we believe. What we need most are the hearts of each other right here. Healing. Healing is possible. May it be so.
Dreamt we were all beautiful and strong. When the world is sick, can no one be well?
When the world is sick, can no one be well?
You know, all the warning signs have been there that anti-Semitism was on the rise. When Nazis chanted, "Jews will not replace us," just over a year ago in Charlottesville, we knew. But to have the threat materialize into deadly violence shook me deeply. We are not alone, and thank God, because we can't win by ourselves. It was due to a Jewish organization, HIAS, and their work to resettle refugees in this country that the white nationalist killer conceived of this horrific plot, as we've now all learned. While white nationalist conspiracy theories about Jews controlling our nation are unfounded and dangerous, and overstate, frankly, the Jewish community's role in fighting for the liberation of our Muslim, immigrant, and people of color siblings, conspiring to, it gives me great pride to be associated with that fight. If ever there was a conspiracy theory, I hope to be true. Conspiring to ensure refugees and people of all faiths and all races have a safe home and the resources to thrive in our communities would be it. Amen. I have long believed that I'd only be free when we are all free.
To have this special neighborhood, my neighborhood, thrust into the national spotlight in such a horrific way is like a cruel nightmare.
Joyce Feinberg, 75 years old.
Richard Gottfried, 65 years old.
Vicki Lee Jones, 67 years old.
Rose Mallinger, 97 years old.
Jerry Rabinetz, 66 years old.
Cecil Rosenthal, 59 years old.
David Rosenthal, 54 years old.
Bernice Simon, 84 years old.
Sylvan Simon, 86 years old.
Maurice Dollard, 68 years old.
Daniel Stein, 71 years old.
Melvin Wax, 88 years old.
Irving Younger, 69 years old.
May their memories be for a blessing.
Those who died in the Tree of Life died simply because of who they were. And we must remember that. And we must stop playing identity politics as to who is best and who is worst and who is this and who is that, and understand that every one of us has value. Every one of us deserves love, and every one of us can give love to others.
As a black person, as an indigenous person, as someone who is part of the Jewish community, but who grew up in this country knowing that literally from the very inception of this country, it was never meant to be a safe place for people like us. I've never had a moment in my life where my community wasn't under attack, and things like this, I can't say that I wasn't shaken because this was horrifying and awful, but it's sort of a weekly reality for black people in this country. And it seems strange to be surrounded by people who are part of my community as well, who act as though this is new, or this is something that we couldn't have seen coming. And I feel like it's very vital that we take a moment, yes, to mourn and to acknowledge that this is a specifically anti-Semitic attack, that this is an attack on our community, and that this is terrible. It's also vital for us to acknowledge that this is an ongoing reality for so many people